Jordan Love was back on the practice field as a limited participant Wednesday ahead of Green Bay's Week 4 matchup against the Vikings. Head coach Matt LaFleur says Love is making progress as he works back from a sprained MCL. Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert was also a limited participant in practice Wednesday and said his ankle is feeling better and is doing everything he can to play on Sunday. 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy fully participated in practice Wednesday after being considered day-to-day earlier in the week with back soreness. George Kittle was a limited participant with a hamstring injury, and Deebo Samuel did not practice as he deals with a calf injury. Commanders running back Austin Eckler has been ruled out with a concussion for the team's Week 4 matchup against the Cardinals, and Saints running back Alvin Kamara, who's dealing with hip and rib injuries, did not practice on Wednesday. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this. If something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month, with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
All right, gentlemen, this is Emmett Smith on behalf of Depend, and I've got the perfect play. Run straight to your doctor's office for a life-changing catch, because when prostate cancer is caught early, it's up to 99% treatable, and one blood test might be all it takes. And now through November, Depend is donating to the Prostate Cancer Foundation for select purchases. Talk about a great play.
From September 1st to November 30th, Depend is donating 40 cents to the Prostate Cancer Foundation for Depend Shield Guards, Real Fit products purchased in the U.S. up to a maximum of $300,000 void in Mississippi.
It's a Thursday, 26th day of September 2024, and we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. I'm Carroll in the newsroom. Jared, good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
I have to keep reminding me it's the end of September, even though the weather says, a little bit warm for that.
Yeah, just a bit, but we'll get through it.
We always do, yes. Let's see. Looking back in history, on this date in 2015, Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg addressed the United Nations. Mark pledged that Facebook would bring the internet access to refugee camps. Well, I suppose refugees desperately really want to see what their Gen Z counterparts are eating for dinner in New York, huh? Yeah, okay. I wonder, that never did happen, did it? Yeah, okay. Well, hey, social media companies are there for them. Speaking of which... Okay, 54% of teenagers said life would be better without social media. They immediately posted that sentiment on Facebook, Snapchat, X, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. Yeah, I think that's the way it works, right?
They didn't miss a beat.
Okay. Coming up, we've got all sorts of good things. We'll update sports, let you know the Padres lost. This guy, what's his name? Otani. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, the guy whose interpreter sold $20 million and he never noticed. Yeah. Okie dokie. Anyway, he beat the Padres, but then he's beat a lot of teams this year, hasn't he?
Shohei Otani is on fire right now.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll say that.
Okay. Let's celebrate some birthdays today. Remember the old TV show Adam 12? Okay.
No.
Actor Kent McCord from Adam 12 is 82 today. Singer Brian Ferry, 79. Actor Mary Beth Hurt, 78. Actor James Keane, 72. Cesar Rosas of Los Lobos, 70. Actor Linda Hamilton, 68. Singer Cindy Herron of En Vogue, 63. Actor Melissa Sue Anderson, 62, Little House on the Prairie. Actor Jim Caviezel is 56. Actor Tricia O'Kelly, 56. Actor Ben Schenkman is 56. Actor Melanie Paxson, 52. Singer Sean Stockman, of Boys to Men, 52. I believe he also owns the Stockman's Club in Brawley. And let's see, actor Zoe Perry is 41. She's on Young Sheldon. So you want some local birthdays?
I would like some local birthdays. Let's get to them.
We're coming up.
All right.
Football season is here. 360 Business Products and Kxo Radio are giving away 3 prizes this month. That's 3 chances to win. This month's prize packs have a value up to $50 each, featuring a Dymo label maker and Sharpie's new pen set. Enter the monthly giveaway by going to kxoradio.com. Click the 360 Business Giveaway link and enter your information. You only need to enter once. Winners will be announced at the end of the month.
Let's say happy birthday, David Mobley, Alicia Marie Ventura, Carlos Ruiz, Thomas Gilkison, Rosalia Herrera, Monica Duran, Lon Hedinger, Jose Cepeda, Nathan Romero, Estela Cardenas, Ashley Ryan, Monica Dominguez, Evelyn Herman, Jerry Sandoval, Monica Aguirre, Luis Alberto Calle, Joel Torres, Michael Poulter, Natalia Antunes, Carl Ott, Lino Garcia, Roman Flores, Melissa Cortez, Riley Smith, Lorena Menor Montez, Jerry Sandoval, and happy anniversary, Ray and Sally Derma. Okay, happy birthday, happy anniversary. And this is amazing. Yes, a previously unknown piece of music composed by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart has been uncovered at a library in Germany. It's thought to be from the 1760s. Yeah, that would be music from the 60s that's truly old school, huh? The piece features a string trio lasting about 12 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I guess apparently 12 minutes of strings, the equivalent of the drum solos of the 1960s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear 12 minutes of a string trio. I'm ready.
I will say Taylor Swift has been awfully quiet since this dropped.
Yes, yeah. Okay, you can download it on, Instagram, something, yeah. Okay, we've got news. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's a look at world and California news headlines right now. Brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that we breathe.
CBS News Brief. Hurricane Helene is storming through the Gulf of Mexico toward Florida, where it's expected to wreak havoc later today. Governor DeSantis is warning people in evacuation zones.
Don't wait another 6 hours, 7 hours and say, oh, man, this thing looks big and think that you're going to want to go out. That would be very hazardous.
The U.S. Attorney's Office in New York says it'll announce significant public corruption charges after FBI agents raided Mayor Eric Adams' home. CBS's Natalie Duddridge.
The mayor's attorney, Alex Spiro, said federal agents appeared this morning at Gracie Mansion in an effort to create a spectacle. He says that the mayor has not been arrested and looks forward to his day in court.
Volodymyr Zelensky meets with President Biden hours after he announced a new aid package for Ukraine. CBS's Sarah Cook says it includes
an additional Patriot air defense battery and additional Patriot missiles, expanded training for Ukrainian F-16 pilots, and a decision to provide Ukraine with long-range munitions.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news, a 20-year-old in custody accused of setting off an explosive device in the lobby of the Santa Maria Courthouse. Santa Barbara County Under Sheriff Craig Bonner describing the suspect and his arrest.
The male suspect has been identified as 20-year-old Nathaniel McGuire of Santa Maria. He was detained outside the courthouse as he tried to enter his red car that was parked in the southeast parking lot.
2 people suffering non-life-threatening injuries. The suspect was set to be arraigned on a weapons charge. Tense standoff Wednesday in Los Angeles after a shooting that left a passenger dead on a Metro bus. The suspect hijacking the bus, which was eventually disabled by spike strips. Blake Chow with LAPD on how the standoff ended.
Once the bus stopped, the officers disabled it to prevent it from moving again. The SWAT officers used a distraction device, boarded the bus, rescued the bus driver.
Gas prices in the state averaging $4.71 a gallon, down 5 cents from last week, 11 cents higher than last month. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
Total Wireless is made to totally keep up with you. We now have unlimited data that never slows you down, covered by the Verizon 5G network, and all for less than $30 a month when you get 4 lines. And the best part, we give you a free Samsung Galaxy A54 5G when you switch to the Total 5G Plus Unlimited plan. Visit your local Total Wireless store today. Total Wireless, we're totally with you. Actual speeds may vary by location. For data management practices, see TotalWireless.com.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
but that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
KXO News. El Centro City Manager Cedric Cesena is retiring. Here is George Gale.
Cesena, who was named interim city manager in November 2022 and appointed city manager in July of 2023, will step down at the end of November. Prior to his service at the City Hall, Cesena was a battalion chief and interim chief of the El Centro Fire Department. Cesena said that council has set the course for a strong and resilient future, and he said he is confident that El Centro is in a strong position to continue thriving thanks to the hard work of their team and the support of the community. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Fatal injury incident. 25-year-old suffered a fatal injury incident. It happened Monday evening. The victim, a Salton Sea resident, was driving his vehicle south on Martin Road, north of Highway 86 and Highway 78, near Westmoreland. For undetermined reasons, the 25-year-old drove his vehicle into the passing trailer of a semi heading in the opposite direction. The vehicle caught fire with the driver inside. The county coroner's office said the fire was confined to the engine compartment. They say the man died as a result of injuries suffered in the incident. The California Highway Patrol says the investigation is ongoing. And NAF El Centro, a naval facility El Centro, will host the Bells Across America ceremony today at 0900 hours at the NAF Community Center. This solemn event pays tribute to the brave men and women who have died in service to the nation over the past year, while also recognizing the enduring sacrifice of their families and loved ones. The event will begin promptly at 0900 hours at NAF El Centro, and they will join military installations across the country in this nationwide observance. Bells will ring in unison as we honor the memories of the fallen and offer support to those they have left behind. KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
Fidencio Guzman has been appointed warden of the Centinela State Prison. Here is George Gale.
If the name is familiar, that's because Guzman has served as acting warden since 2023 and has served as in various administrative capacities at Centinela since 2018. Guzman has a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology. The position does not require Senate approval. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Autumn and the Arts. ICOE Foundation for Education fundraiser. It'll be held October 3rd. During the fundraiser, the foundation will honor champions for the arts. The foundation is launching its Champion for the Arts Award, which will honor 4 individuals and organizations who have made a significant impact on the arts in our community. The honorees this year are Rainforest Art Project, Debbie Smurden of DS Art Studio and Gallery, Miriam Villarreal Marcusan of Wilson Junior High School, and Chef Fernando Nunez of Calexico High School. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather is up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the valley and mobile service vans that come to you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
What are you up to, Jim?
Morning, hon. Filling out my ballot. I'm stuck on Prop 34.
Oh, I was too. Then I did my research, and right here in the ballot book, they had the facts for why to vote yes on Prop 34.
Like what?
Like what these big so-called nonprofits are up to.
Well, what do you mean?
They take all this money from a government program that's supposed to help sick people.
Come on.
And waste it on things like fancy concerts.
You're kidding.
There's more. Luxury condos, massive salaries.
And Prop 34 puts a stop to it?
Prop 34 stops the waste.
The Howard Jarvis taxpayers agree. Shut the door on waste. Yes on 34. Ad paid for by Yes on 34. Protect Patients Now, a coalition of nurses, women, firefighters, veterans, LGBTQ plus advocates, and patient groups. Sponsored by California Apartment Association. Ad committee's top funders, California Apartment Association and California Association of Realtors.
And it's page 2 of the local news with a side of weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer. The place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
The 2024 Marine Corps Air Station Miramar Air Show is this weekend. Here is George Gale.
The show will feature U.S. Navy Blue Angels as well as unique and special flight line experiences and static displays. Military demonstration teams, civilian aerobatic teams, aerial solo acts of vintage aircraft, and warbirds, including a U.S. Air Force F-22 Raptor, will be featured. Among the civilian acts will be the Red Bull Air Force. The air show opens on a Friday and continues Saturday and Sunday at the San Diego base. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
September is a special month. County Board of Supervisors declare September to celebrate 2 important issues. The board declared September as National Recovery Month in Imperial County, promoting awareness of mental health and substance use disorders. They also declared September as National Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. The aim is to raise awareness and promote resources for suicide prevention. The proclamation emphasizes the importance of community support in reducing stigma and saving lives. The declarations were made at this week's Board of Supervisors meeting. And the Aquatic Center is moving forward. A groundbreaking ceremony is set. It will be held this Friday at 8:30 in the morning. Here is George Gale.
The ceremony is for the Aquatic Center planned for Southwest High School. Groundbreaking ceremony will be held at the school in the parking lot adjacent to the outdoor basketball courts. The Aquatic Center is a significant investment in the students and the community. Aquatic Center will provide state-of-the-art facilities for swimming and various aquatic sports. The new center will not only enhance the school's physical education program, but also serve as a resource for community events and activities. Actual construction dates have not been released. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And Brawley City Council will have a candidate forum. It'll be held October 7th in the Brawley City Council chambers. The Chamber of Commerce for Greater Brawley is hosting the event. The forum will give residents an opportunity to hear from the candidates and how they stand on various issues. The Brawley City Council election will be part of the November 5th general election. And there is no more room at the Imperial County Humane Society. They cannot accept any more dogs, cats, or other animals. They are experiencing extreme overcrowding at the shelter. They currently have 300 animals in the shelter, built for 80. Adoptions are at an all-time low also. From October 1st to the 15th, there will be an effort to make it easier to adopt an animal. The Bizel Pet Foundation will be sponsoring reduced adoption fees across the nation. The local Humane Society is a participating shelter. Adopters will be able to save a life and bring home a spayed or neutered vaccinated pet for $50 or less. It is the Fall National Empty the Shelters event. Contact the local shelter for more information. KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at local weather next.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wind Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from only $8 and up for September Happy Mexican Independence Day. Get Modelo Especial 16-ounce for $5.50 and 22-ounce for $6.50. And try our Enchiladas Suizas. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger.
The National Weather Service says an unseasonably strong high-pressure system will remain planted across the region into next week, bringing excessive heat to much of the Imperial and Yuma valleys through at least the weekend. High temperatures forecast to reach 110 degrees or higher over the valley through the weekend. Dry air and mostly clear skies will also remain entrenched across the region well into next week. 110 the high in the valley yesterday, 72 our overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 107. South wind about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 76. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east after midnight. Sunny and hot tomorrow with a high near 110, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny and hot with a high near 111, west wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east in the afternoon. Sunday will be sunny with a high near 108, west wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east-northeast. 78 degrees, 21% relative humidity, wind out of the north 3 to 5 miles an hour, air quality good everywhere except moderate in Nyland. Dust, PM 10, in the air in Nyland. Local news, page 2 in the weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. Daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every single day.
This Tuesday is National Night Out, bringing communities together to mingle with our different law enforcement agencies, community services, and our emergency response personnel. There'll be static displays along with local businesses showcasing their products and vendors. Plus, snacks and drinks will be available. Now, this event is hosted by El Centro PAL, keeping our kids busy with different programs. Remember, National Night Out this Tuesday from 7 till 9 p.m. It'll be at Buckley Park in El Centro. Now, this is a free community event, and man, we hope to see you there. For more information, call 760-337-4577. That's 337-4577.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Dodgers, behind Shohei Ohtani's single, slipped by the Padres 4-3. They play again today. Elsewhere in Major League Baseball, the Rangers beat the Athletics 5-1. Diamondbacks stumped the Giants 8-2. Cardinals over the Rockies 5-2. Twins topped the Marlins 8-3. White Sox nipped the Angels 4-3. Yay, Sox! It was the Blue Jays beating the Red Sox 6-1. Orioles over the Yankees 9-7. Mariners beat up on the Astros 8-1. Phillies beat the Cubs 9-6. Guardians ruled the Reds 5-2. Pirates nipped the Brewers 2-1. Tigers topped the Rays 7-1. Royals shut out the Nationals 3-0. And the Mets and the Braves postponed. Yeah, they're getting parts of the nasty weather and postponed because of rain.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Bouncing around sports, Air Force and UNLV are expected to remain in the Mountain West Conference. That's because Mountain West has offered them financial incentives to stay. Former MVP Derrick Rose is retiring from the NBA after a 16-year career. Rose announced his decision on social media this morning. And former Minnesota Vikings quarterback Tommy Kramer has been diagnosed with dementia. The 69-year-old Kramer played 13 of his 14 seasons in the NFL with the Vikings, made the Pro Bowl after leading the league in passer rating in 1986. Elsewhere, Thursday night football on AM 1230, the Cowpokes and the Giants. Yeah, it will be 4:30 this afternoon. Cowboys and Giants, Thursday night football on AM 1230. Friday night football on AM 1230. It'll be Central in Yuma to take on the Cibola Raiders. Mickey Dale, George Grahava heading to Valley Center. Imperial Tigers and Valley Center live on Kxo Radio.com. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
There aren't many feelings worse than trying to start your car in the morning and being greeted with a dead battery, or being stuck on the side of the road when you don't need to be. 1 in 4 vehicles on the road will need a battery replacement this year. Don't be a statistic. Stop battery problems before they stop you by testing your battery regularly. Test yours at home or at select Napa locations nationwide. If you need a replacement, Napa has you covered with a full range of long-lasting, high-performance batteries for nearly every make and model on the road. So don't wait. Test your battery today and let Napa help you keep moving.
Mom, meet Sarah.
From first-time Nana moments.
Yeah, welcome to Flight 101.
To annual girls trip moments. Your can't-miss moments are worth protecting against RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or severe diabetes, you're at higher risk of landing in the hospital from RSV. And there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com.
So where should we go next?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
And it's financial news with a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal. Southwest Postal, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro. Southwest Airlines, looking for substantial changes to its business and boarding process, they're going to be coming. Open seating isn't going away for more than a year. The airline said today that its passengers will be able to book a reserve seat in late 2025, and those seats will start to become available on flights in early 2026. Big change from Southwest policy of all aboard, run for your seat. Well, there are 3 things that seem certain to happen in life. Death, taxes, and the price of stamps going up. The United States Postal Service announced that first-class postage, currently at 73 cents, will go up 5 times through 2027, according to a document submitted this week to the Postal Regulatory Commission. The next price hike is planned for July 2025 and will then repeat each January and July thereafter through the end of 2027. The USPS confirmed that it won't increase prices in January of 2025 a temporary pause despite its new twice-a-year hike schedule. So what's shaking on Wall Street? Lots of green. The Dow up 201 points at 42,115. The S&P 500 up 13 points at 5735. The NASDAQ up 22 points at 18,196. Meanwhile, gold up 5, make it $6.10 an ounce. Oil down $1.79 a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here at Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 107, south wind about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 76. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east after midnight. Sunny and hot on Friday with an excessive heat warning as temperatures reach 110. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm in the afternoon. And right now, downtown El Centro, we have 80 degrees, 21% relative humidity, wind out of the north at 325 miles an hour. Air quality is good throughout the valley, except there's elevated PM10 in Nyland for moderate air quality in Nyland. This financial news update brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, your construction site, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Coming up, CBS News on the hour. Don't forget about our Facebook page. Check it out. And you can follow us on Facebook. Yeah, go ahead. Check it out.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, the Imperial.
This is CBS News on the Hour.
I'm Steve Kathan. A strong hurricane's just hours from hitting Florida. More on that after the breaking news that a federal indictment's just been unsealed, charging New York City Mayor Eric Adams with accepting bribes and illegal foreign campaign contributions. CBS News New York's Natalie Duddridge reports the Democratic mayor's residence was searched this morning.
The mayor's attorney, Alex Spiro, said in a statement, federal agents appeared this morning at Gracie Mansion in an effort to create a spectacle. He says that the mayor has not been arrested and looks forward to his day in court, and added that they sent a dozen agents to pick up a phone when we would have, quote, happily turned it in.
Adams has maintained his innocence. Former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani was disbarred in Washington, D.C. today, months after he lost his New York law license for pushing false Trump claims about the 2020 election loss. Well, Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis and many others in his state are watching Hurricane Helene.
It is possible that this storm could make landfall as a major hurricane, as a Category 3, or even potentially a Category 4.
It was a 2 at last word, and now people along Florida's west coast are bracing for it.
Frankie Johnson of Horseshoe Beach is not taking any chances. She says she's already lost everything in last year's Hurricane Idalia.
They're saying this one's going to be worse. There's probably not going to be much left.
An aqua fence has gone up around Tampa's General Hospital, where many patients will stay put.
It's actually safer to have them here with the care they need.
Florida's governor, as well as President Biden, have already signed emergency declarations covering dozens of counties, with FEMA teams already on the ground and ready to respond. Nicole Valdez, CBS News, Tampa, Florida.
President Biden meets with Ukraine's president today in Washington. CBS's Sarah Cook says there's new U.S. aid for the war-torn country.
A new $2.4 billion security assistance package will include additional air defense capabilities, including unmanned aerial aerial systems, and air-to-ground munitions. President Biden will also announce an additional Patriot air defense battery and additional Patriot missiles, expanded training for Ukrainian F-16 pilots, and a decision to provide Ukraine with long-range munitions.
Israel launched new airstrikes against Hezbollah targets in Lebanon as the U.S. focuses on a plan for a 21-day ceasefire. CBS's Imtiaz Tayeb.
President Biden said it's time for a settlement on the Israel-Lebanon border that ensures safety and security to enable civilians to return to their homes. Israel's prime minister has dismissed the temporary ceasefire proposal, while Lebanon has signaled support for it.
This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice 5G and start saving today.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With autopay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Sad day for baseball lovers in California's Bay Area.
A sellout crowd of 40,000 fans will be on hand to watch the final A's game in Oakland. Many in the bleachers will be longtime A's fans, like Dave Vasquez, who remembers going to see the team win the World Series 3 times in the 1970s.
Those teams were some of the best ever.
His feelings on the A's moving to Sacramento and then on to Las Vegas.
I'm definitely bummed, and there's no way I'm going to go to Sacramento to watch a game.
Police will have extra security on hand for what will surely be, win or lose, a very emotional game.
Thanks for the memories.
Matt Bigler for CBS News, Oakland.
Former NFL quarterback Tommy Kramer says on social media that he has dementia. Kramer, who played mostly for the Minnesota Vikings and is now 69 years old, says he was inspired to reveal his more than year-old diagnosis after Brett Favre said this week he has Parkinson's disease. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.